Hello, Captains. I am your host, Brent Justice. Welcome to my gaming channel, Just Gaming for Us. I'm in the game Star Trek Online, and this is my character standing on the bridge here. I just want to make a quick little short video here, pretty much some information. It's an information update, and this will hopefully provide clarification on a potential issue that has come up recently and how I'm going to solve this issue. So in a recent video that I published, which was the Dominion faction playthrough that I just did, I put that video up a few days ago. Thank you all for all the comments, all the views in it. There was one particular comment I got in the video which made me scratch my head, and it's going to actually make me change the way I do things. And so first of all, I appreciate that feedback, and I appreciate all your feedback, and I welcome it. So never be afraid to say things like this, and thank you to this person for bringing this to my attention. If this person had not brought this to my attention, I would not have known about it. I'm going to show you the post right here on the screen. This is from Chris Montgomery. He posted, "The amount of ads you've thrown in your videos has become ridiculous. I guess you've become hard up for revenue. This hurts you because people are going to do ad blockers and whatnot because of your overloads." Then goes on to say, "I just unsubscribed for you because of the ad crap. I'll watch others who do these types of videos but don't go ad crazy. Seriously, you've gotten ridiculous with this stuff. Good luck in the future, but I'll not continue to support an inconsistent video uploader who is now trying to monopolize on massive amounts of ads in the videos. You'd probably have more views if you were consistent on your uploads and less whiny." So first of all, I mean, you know, that post did shock me when I read it. And I answered politely and gave my response. You can read the entire thread because I'm putting it up on the screen here now so you can see how it all went back and forth. But it was very professional, and I do want to thank Chris Montgomery for posting this. Because it brought something to my attention that I actually was not aware of. So just to clarify, there are ads inside videos. Those are called mid-roll ads. Now those are the ads that play anywhere between the beginning of the video and the end of the video. However, those are separate from the pre-roll ads and the post-roll ads. A pre-roll ad plays before the video starts. A post-roll plays after the video ends, but the mid-rolls play inside the video. Now, you can enable mid-roll ads in YouTube Content Creator and let YouTube manage those ads. What that means is that YouTube will use an AI algorithm to decide where to put those ads in between your video. It will decide how many it puts, the interval between them, and where it puts them. And YouTube likes to prioritize ads in places where there's natural pauses between words or sentences and so forth. But this management that YouTube has been doing is not exactly perfect. So first of all, just know I have not been placing ads in the middle. I have not been purposely going into each video and adding those ads. I have let YouTube manage the mid-roll ads for me. That takes a lot of time off my hands because it just does it automatically. So I have not specifically manually put those in there. But what has come to my attention because of this person's post here was that YouTube can abuse that in a way. It is not always perfect. The AI algorithm is not perfect, and sometimes, maybe a lot of times, maybe most of the times, gets it wrong. Sometimes YouTube will put way too many ads in your video in between, and that turns people away because people don't want to keep watching ad after ad after ad. A second thing it does is sometimes it gets the interval between ads wrong. It may bunch up a bunch of ads right next to each other so that you have literally 1, 2, or 3 minutes between ads. And who's going to watch that? That's going to turn users away. Sometimes it doesn't even place ads in great spots in the video. It puts them maybe toward the end of the video after everybody's watched the video. It puts it in weird spots. So basically, I did not know this was happening. I did not know that that's what it was doing, and I did not check. There is a way for me to go in and see what ads it's placed and where, but I hadn't checked. I just took it on faith that YouTube was managing it correctly, because that's supposed to be the optimized way to do it and supposed to gain you the most balance of placing ads and reviews and revenue and so forth. So I trusted and put my faith that YouTube was doing it well. Well, I guess that trust is misplaced, because as I have found out here, that is not always the case. What was happening in that video, in the Dominion faction video that I put up, was that YouTube had placed like 12 or something ads in that video. Just a ton of ads, and some of them were very close to each other, so that there were only like 3 minutes between ads. Well, that's ridiculous. And I did not know that was happening, truly. So I apologize for that. I trusted the system, and the system didn't work. So what's my recourse? Well, I have to have mid-roll ads, because that is a revenue stream, and they are important, especially if you do want to become full-time on YouTube, and you do want to do this full-time like I do. Mid-roll ads are 100% necessary, but we have to strike a balance between how many ads that you put in there and the intervals between them and the timestamps that you put them. You don't want to put too many, because that will drive people away. You don't want to put them too close to each other, because that will drive people away. But at the same time, you need to optimize the amount that's in there so you're making the most revenue, and you want to put them at timestamps that people are going to see them, because that matters. If I put one at like an end of a video after everybody's watched it, nobody's watching it, then it doesn't count. It doesn't matter. The golden zone, the Goldilocks zone for putting an ad in a video is within your average view time of a video. We have what's called an average view time. That's the average amount of time that people are watching your videos. And you want to get at least 1, maybe 2 ads in that golden zone, and that's usually for my videos between 0 to 12 minutes of the video. And you want to at least target 1 ad in that space, because that's where you're going to make your money from. If you put it after that, you're going to make less. So you do need to target that golden zone of the video. But that doesn't mean that I have to plaster them all over the video and is toward the end of the video or in close groups. And that's kind of what YouTube was doing. So the only thing I can do to counteract that is to manually place them myself. I have the ability in the content creator to go into each video and manually place the ads where I want them, at the timestamps I want them, the intervals I want them, and how many of them I want. I have that ability. It does take more time for me to do that. But because this issue has been brought up, and that is a big issue, that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to have to do the manual way, because the AI is just bonkers. It just goes bonkers with it. And I didn't know that before, but I know that now. Things keep changing. Here's what you have to understand with YouTube. Things keep changing. You see, there was a time that this AI algorithm for automatically placing mid-rolls did not exist in YouTube. Like a long time ago, we had to manually place them anyway. Then they came out with this method for them to automatically manage the mid-rolls. And since that came out, I've been using it. And I thought it was going to work good, but I guess it isn't. So you have to understand, YouTube changes things, especially how monetization works. They change that stuff a lot. And unfortunately, there is no global way in YouTube to set all monetization options or change all your monetization ad placements at once. For example, I think I have like 2,000 videos, on my channel. And unfortunately, there's no bulk way for me to set the timestamps of the mid-roll ads and just bulk apply it to all 2,000 of my videos. I would have to go in and edit every single video manually. Go back and edit all 2,000 videos. Well, that'll take forever to do. So I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but what I can do is from this point forward, start doing this new way of manually taking over the ads. And that's a shame, because I wish there was a bulk method that I could just, set where I want the ads, the timestamps, and then have it bulk apply to all my videos. But that just doesn't exist. That would be a great tool to have in YouTube, but it's not there. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to manually take over the mid-roll ads from here on out. And what I'm going to do, my approach is, I'm going to do a less is more approach. I'm going to have the least amount or lesser amount of mid-rolls that are necessary. So instead of as many, putting more and more in the video, I'm going to actually choose a lesser and lesser approach. What I want my goal to be for my videos is I want more viewers and more subscribers. I do not want to turn away any potential viewers because of a lot of ads. I still want to make money and revenue, but I don't want to turn you away from the video. So I want the viewers and subscribers. So I'm going to take the lesser approach. I'm going to do a lesser amount of ads. They will still be there. There will just not be as many. And what I'm also going to do is that I am going to put them at predictable intervals and timestamps. Every video, all of the ads will be placed. Excuse me. In every video, all of the ads will be placed at the exact same timestamps. In this way, you can predict and have a consistent, predictable idea of where my ads are placed. So you'll know when they're coming up, because every video, they'll be at the same time frame, at the exact same timestamp. And that's moving forward from here on out. So you will consistently be able to know where the ads are, and you will be able to predict that and see the method that I'm using. It will be right there. And again, I'm going with a lesser approach, less ads instead of more ads. They will still have to be there, but there just won't be as many. I think what I figured out is that for like 30-minute videos, I may have 2 mid-rolls. And then for like a 45-minute video, 3 mid-rolls. And then an hour-long video would have 4 mid-rolls. And then anything after an hour would have 5 mid-rolls. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now, and that's a lot less than what's been used recently by the AI algorithm. I was also comparing my videos to some others that do Let's Plays and so forth, and that's also a lot less than some others. I was actually seeing that there are some others that do Let's Play videos of other games, and they will have sometimes up to 8 or so mid-rolls in a 30-minute video. I think that's way too much. But what I can tell from that is that they're probably letting YouTube manage it, and that's why there's so many. So instead of like where they're having 8, I'm only going to have 2 in a 30-minute video, just 2. And then basically adding 1 mid-roll for every 15 minutes or so after that. Something like that. But I think what you'll find is that there's going to be a lot less of them, and they're going to be, again, at predictable, consistent time frames, so you'll know that they're coming. They are a necessary evil. They just are. That's how you make money in YouTube. Simple, period, end of story. Now, there is another alternative. If you do not like ads, period, you can sign up with the YouTube Premium. YouTube Premium will take away all the ads, and I actually get a revenue from that YouTube Premium. So that is a way to also get out of the whole ad situation. If you don't like ads at all and you watch YouTube a lot, sign up with YouTube Premium. But anyway, the point here is you will be seeing a lot less ads on my videos now. So I don't think it's going to be very annoying. I have cut it down to as low as I possibly could. The only way to make it lower would be just to remove everything and just do like 1 mid-roll for every video, and that's it, which wouldn't really help a lot. So just know that the mid-rolls are a necessary thing, but know that now I'm doing it manually and I'm not using YouTube's algorithm anymore, and that means for you, that's going to mean less mid-rolls in my videos and at predictable, consistent intervals. And I think that's going to work out fine. I think you'll see that that works out good. Let me know, though, if you see videos that it seems to you like it's too many mid-rolls. Let me know, and I'll reevaluate what I'm doing, because I'm very open to that comment, to those comments and feedback, and I appreciate all the comments and feedbacks. And hopefully you guys will understand, you know, the pre-rolls, the mid-rolls, the post-rolls, those are necessary things that you just need to do on YouTube if you want to get anywhere with YouTube. But I will try to keep it reduced and minimized as much as possible so it's not an annoyance. Again, I don't want people to turn away because of the number of mid-rolls, so that's why I'm taking control. There will be less of them now. There will be less. So I don't think it will be very annoying. That's my statement I wanted to make here, because I just wanted to clear that up. Basically, that I saw the system was being abused. The automated system was not working correctly. Thanks to this post from Chris. Thank you very much. And now I'm going to take over the management of it myself, and there will be less mid-rolls. And that's pretty much it. That's about all I can say right there. And I hope that clears up the situation moving forward so that people understand, because I am going to pump out a lot more videos here in the future. And so that's going to be very consistent. I want to keep everything consistent. So thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. Check out Twitter at Brent_Justice for updates. You can follow me there. Also, check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/Brent Justice. This helps support the channel and also allows me to publish more and more videos.